Oh, sorry about that. Well, we had to split this into two parts. I don't know what went wrong there, but once again, computer glitches. They didn't go away while I was gone. Anyway, so yeah, so over here, so everything looks great here in terms of this position compared to the old one. Head over the ball and left leg straightening. Could be more, but that's better than it was. That's for sure. Weight is over here on the left, or a little bit on the left. At least it's not on the right. So that's the key. The key is not to make it go all the way on the left. That's for sure. At the top of the backswing, it should be fairly centered between the two legs, not over on the right. Putting it over on the right is what causes your head to move away. So as we continue on here, then in this clip, I'll give you a chance to try it by yourself and see if we can get you to get into that position by yourself here. So. Look at that. Now you still, as you can tell right away, you can see it, you're still, without my hand in there, you still do have a tendency to, skim through this here, you still do have a tendency to move to the right just a little bit, but it's getting better, you see. You didn't go that much, you didn't go as far to the right here. Your head's staying straight. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? Look at that. Compare. Look at that. Look at that. This is on your own here. Look. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay? So now I'm going to show you another component. So what we worked on here was the left arm staying straight, the right leg straightening as the left leg bent, and keeping your head over where it started. Now the way you keep your head over where it started is with the tilting. So I'm going to show you. Part of that. Put another picture in here. We went through quite a number of iterations of trying to get this to be right. So, and I was trying, I was trying to give you. Oh, the day warmed up, so I took my coat off. I could see that. Turned into a nice day. I think this was back in. God, I can't remember when it was. Was this back in November or something? I can't remember. But I was trying to get you to practice getting into that top position and stopping. Okay, so that's the whole purpose of this, was to swing to the top and stop. You always want to get back and hit the ball, but this is about swinging to the top and stopping. But you see how you slid off the ball there, right? So I'm trying to tell you here in this that this is a process of bending, of your waist bending. Let me show you something here. This is the once again the stack and tilt model here. It's Andy and Mike, and this you can see in the backswing, the tilt portion is this tilt to the left, where you're actually tilting. Your body has to have this angle to the left in order for your head to stay over the ball, as opposed to sliding backwards. Now, when we get to the through swing, you're going to see that it's a matter of tilting to the right as you come through in order to keep your head straight over the ball. That's the component that keeps your head over the ball, keeps you hitting the ball in the same spot every time, and hitting the ground in the same spot every time. And that's consistency. That's what we're looking for. So this tilt right here to the left is what has to happen during the backswing in order for your head to stay over the ball, as opposed to here. See, if you had a tilt in this hip right here, in other words, if those hips were a little bit to the left and there was a tilt in there, then your head would still be back over here. That's the way you do it. So You're showing your dyslexia here. In fact, that's what you said right afterward, because I'm telling you to tilt and you're moving your hips all around. So, but we finally got it. You said I'm so dyslexic, but see, this is where you move your head off the ball on a backswing, and then by tilting, you see, if I tilt to the left, that puts my head back over the ball, and that's all from tilting. It's all from your body tilting backwards, so that your head stays. Now you all have to do that all at the same time, of course. As you're making your backswing, all these things happen at once. You extend, you tilt, and you turn. We'll talk a lot about that, extending, tilting, and turning. So here you are. See that? There you go. See? See? Look how this is starting to form here into it. Look how that forces your weight to stay a little bit on the left side as opposed to moving back to the front. It makes it easier to straighten that right leg, makes it easier to turn your hips. Look how far your shoulders have turned. Look at that. Look at your shoulders down in here. It could be a little lower because you stood up a little bit, but that's great. That is the way it's supposed to happen. So that's what I was. There you go. There you go. So this knee bends, this knee straightens. The weight stays equidistant, but not on the right. That's the key. Not on the right. Not like this. Okay? Because now your weight has to come back to the left side in order for you to hit the ball. So, alright, that's back to the beginning. Now, let's see. Get another one in here. Alright. Oops, sorry. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that position there. Now, who's the golfer here, huh? Look at that. Look at your weight still over here. Your weight's not on the right. Left arm is straightening. I mean, it could be straighter, but it's good. It's close. Look how far your shoulders have turned almost past 90 degrees. Your hips are in the 60-degree range here. That's great. You realize how much extra power that is, and you're already a powerful hitter anyway. But look at this. You got an extra 30. You got an extra 30 degrees of turn on your hips, and that gave you an extra what? Probably another 30 degrees of shoulder turn too. That's amazing. That's an amazing amount of extra power right there. You can come right back down through. Perfect. Perfect. Really nice. Really nice. I'm trying to show you what that tilt feels like. We finally got it. You finally got the feel. I'll be anxious to talk to you and see how the practice went in the whole process of if I would get out of the way here. Look at that. Huh? Not bad. Not bad at all. Straighten that right leg out a little bit. Man, look at that impact position. Look at that straight line there. Who is this guy? Woo! Okay, now we're gonna work on this side and tilt to this direction. That's the next lesson. You can see everything up to this point, right to there. Beautiful, and then you gotta lose it. You gotta go. Oh, your arms bend up. So we're gonna work on on this side of the swing in the next lesson. But look at this. Let's watch this again. This is great. You know, put the cage around you. Now, of course, without me in there holding your head and yelling at you the entire time when I give you the right to go to a full swing here, I'll put this around here, this cage, like this. See what happens. See, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. This is fabulous, man. I mean, it's still a little bit. It's going to take some getting used to because right now this should be bending more. This should be a bend right in here. You can move your hips that way a little bit. Have this bend in there. That'll move your head back. Keep it over the ball. Or we can also start with your head a little bit back to begin with. But this is way better than it used to be. And then at the top, look at the difference at the top. Huh? Yes. Yes. Then look at where your head is. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Compared to this. Excellent. I don't have the right frame in there, but you can see how you flip that one. On the right. This is beautiful. That's a beautiful straight left line here. Okay, and then next time we're going to work on the follow through. This side of the swing. Okay, let's see what this is here. Hold on a second. Oops, get up there. Oops, come on. Let's see what this is. So I was encouraging you, and I hope you've been doing the drill, was to step up there. Move your head back a little. See how you're leaning back a little. And then swing to the top. Although you moved your head a little bit too much there. Straighten that leg, straighten that arm. Go to the top and stop. There you go. There you go. Go to the top and stop. Give you some further tips here. There you go. See that? Now that time your head didn't move back at all. Let's go back to the beginning. Watch. There. See how steady your head stays there? That's good. That looks good. That looks like that picture of the guy straightening his leg. Remember that I showed you earlier? Fabulous, fabulous. So that's a cool drill. I hope you did it a bunch. Look at that. Look at that. Let's just show you that versus, remember this. Big difference. Boom. Nice. Nice. Okay. It's a little bit more of the same here. Yeah, we just going through that drill where you go back and forth. Back to the top, up to the top, up to the top. And you kill it. And here I'm telling you, get like a. This was funny because I'm telling get like a shortstop here. Feel like you're a shortstop. There, come on, get in that shortstop position. Here you finally realize what I'm telling you, and you pretend you're a shortstop. There you go. Oh, he snags one at second base. Boom. You're funny. Okay, but that's the kind of a feel. See, you're athletic. Top and back down. Look at the difference between those two. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. So last thing I want to show you is this down the line view, which is fabulous, of the same thing. Let me bring the original in from over there. Let's see. Oops. Bring the original guy. Here was your original swing, original backswing. I'm going to draw some lines in here just to recreate what we did before. One goes up through the club and through your waist, and then this one goes up through your shoulders like this. And you see you go way, way down low underneath this wedge. And you come, that's not too bad in terms of where it crosses your arm right there. This, by the way, if you look at pros doing it, let me just show you one thing. Here's Johnson. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there he is. Zach. See where he crosses his arm, it crosses his bicep right here on the way back. Look how straight that arm is, though. Bending this leg, straightening this leg, just like we want, keeping his head steady over the ball, okay? Now this is got that one component, at least you're crossing in the right spot, but then you come way back up here. Zach, on the other hand, this is Jordan, actually. And you can see that his arm stays straight, looking right along the shoulder line. Look how much this knee has bent, and then this one has straightened out, turning his hips way, way around. So it's pretty cool. See that, keeping that arm straight, it's got to be a little bit lower than where it is here, straight out that way. Alright, so at any rate, here's the top of the swing right here. Of course, you know you go over the top like that, but that's the top of this swing here. Whereas this one, we're going to... Oops. This one... helping out here as to where... See, crossing the... Look at this. Look at that. That's fabulous. Look at that. It's getting there. Look at it. You're straightening this leg. We got to get this leg straight. Look how much further your hips have turned, though. Look at that. And therefore, your shoulders can turn that much further. That's fabulous. That's really nice. Really nice. See, now that's more like the Zach Johnson thing, if you remember what I just showed you before here. See that? Look at that. But we need to straighten this arm just a little bit more. But it's getting closer. See the legs? Got to straighten this leg out a little bit more. A little bit more. Well, that's looking good. Very, very nice. Way better than this, right? Alright. Also, you might note that this one, draw these lines again here. as close as you can get it down. Oh, he just went down just a little bit below the wedge. The wedge is a little narrower though, the way you had it, the way you were lined up to begin with. But isn't that pretty? Oh, I'll bet you're proud of yourself. Look at that. Now we got to talk about you coming straight back down into the wedge here. Straight back down. Look at that. Look at how much further you've turned there. That is unbelievable. That's a huge difference. I mean, you look at your shoulders over here. Your shoulders over here are sort of going like this way as opposed to over here. My God, that's a big difference. You see that difference? It's unbelievable. This one's pointed out over here somewhere. This one's pointed straight down at the ball. So that's amazing. And look at this hip. That's great. That's great. That's by straightening this leg. You can make it even straighter. Make it even straighter. This looks really good. That looks great, man. That's fabulous. Let me take a shot of that. That really looks good. So, fabulous work there, Terry. Sorry it took so long with all this crap that's been going on and the weather and everything else, but anyway, we're back up and rolling. Let's get together. I'll let you know about the doctor after I see her on Thursday, but I'm sort of thinking that next week is going to be the kickoff point for the other side of your swing. And whatever other issues you're having or problems that you're having that you want me to look at, I'll be happy to, at that point, concentrate on what you want to do. But the next part in the series of lessons would be the other side of the swing, the through swing. Yeah. See if you actually do hit a ball here. I think you do. It's a pretty one too. Oh, yeah. Look at that. A full swing. Oh, look at how nice and stiff that arm's staying. I love it. I love it. I love it. That really helps the circumference get you right back into the circumference of the swing. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Nice, Terry. Nice. Look at this. Right down. Look at that club. It's coming right parallel to the plane that you went up on. Look at that. Fabulous. Fabulous. Coming from the inside. Club's coming from the inside. Not over the top anymore. There was no roll, like when you remember how you used to come up at the top of the swing. You used to come up, and this used to be a huge roll at the top, where it came up and over. Remember your hands I showed you in the last video? Your hands came up like this and came way over here, way over the top. Look at this; they're almost coming straight back. There's just a tiny, minuscule amount of roll there. They're coming straight back down. Club's coming from the inside. That is fabulous. Good lag. Look at that club come from the inside. Boom! Hit the ball first, and then the ground. That is beautiful. Look at your weight over on your left side, as opposed to, remember how it used to be over on the right. Remember on this deal, look at how your weight is way back on your right foot after you hit the ball. Look at the difference between those two shots there. Holy cow. That's a transformation right there. Ooh, look at that shot too. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I can't wait to keep going here, buddy. Alright, thanks a lot. Talk to you soon. Bye.